Hi everybody! This is going to be your third modern class. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start right here. Nice and parallel, feet right underneath your hips, toes nice and wide. Make sure there's tons of space in between your toes so you have a nice wide base to balance on. We're going to go ahead, I'm going to add on to the little back opening thing combo that we did in the Modern 2 class. But don't worry if you didn't see it, not a big deal. I'll go through it. So we're going to start right here. We're going to head roll down for 1, 2, I'm going to sneeze, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, not the virus, just allergies. All right, here we go. So, I'm not making light of that, just telling you. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On 8, you're going to start to add the shoulders. So kind of think over curve. 8, 1, 2, 3, high chest on 4, to top of the head 5, up 6, and really round the back, come up 7 and 8. You have shoulder and hip 1 and 2, wipe the cheek 3 and 4. This is 5, over 6, over 7, over 8. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. Just adjust yourself here. 4. If we were in the dance room, we would find some nice, amazing way of getting from facing the front to facing to the left, but depending on where you're at, just from here, 1, 2, 3, adjust yourself. Maybe you need to adjust yourself back because we're going to find a plank. All right, so adjust where you need to be. So that again, you were here, you had head roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You added the shoulders on 8. You had 1, 2, 3, high chest on 4, top of the head, so head tail goes 4, 5, 6, round the belly, keep the shoulders down the back, 6, 7, and 8 to have shoulder and hip 1 and 2. You can step out or stay in place depending where you're at. This is 3 and 4 to go 5. And this is 6. Top of the head leads 7. Top of the head leads 8 to go 1, 2, 3. Adjust yourself 4. This is going to go down 5, 6, come up 7 and 8. Head, tail 1. Straight legs, lifting those hip bones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk out and adjust yourself to your plank. 6. Widen those toes, widen those fingers, and 8. You're going to lower, so plie down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 6, and 7. Open up the front of the body. 8 to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to roll over to your left side to come in. 5. Adjust however you need to. Side bend. 6. I'm going to come forward just a little bit. I should have started forward. 6, 7, and 8. All right, so that again, you starting here. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, shoulders 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hello, 6, come up 7, 8, and 1, 2, hand on the cheek, 4 to go over 5, and 6, and top of the head, and 8 to go 1, dig down 2, 3, adjust 4 to go 5, and 6, round the back, drop the shoulders, and 8, head, tail, 1, 2, 3, 4, walk yourself out 5, 6, and adjust 7 and 8, plie down 1, 2, 3, 4, roll the marble out with the nose, 5, 6, and 7, 8, lower down 1, 2, 3, 4, go to your left side, 5, side bend 6, 7, and 8. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a Doris Humphrey. If you don't have room to do a Doris Humphrey, then just go ahead and go over 1, 2, 3, 4, and come back 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Maybe it's just 1, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll see. Okay, so we opened here 5, 6, 7, 8. Doris Humphrey, remember you're going to reach out. So reach out as far as you can. Think of reaching beyond where your fingers would normally reach to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring this around 5, 6, 7, 8. This can come in 1, 2. Let's just get here 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to sequentially go down to this side. And what that means is you're going to start with the hip. So the hip is going to lead you to go down. Now from right here, push with your hands. Sequentially, you should bring the hip up to sequentially bring the body back up. And down, oh, hip and up. All right, so we went down 2, 3, 4, up 5, 6, 7, 8, down 2, 3, 4, up 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna go back down the same direction that you just went. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. Both arms come up, 1, 2. You're gonna open, don't expand the ribs. Still keep them in and up, hip bones are lifted. So 1, 2, up 3, 4. Take your hands behind you, squeeze those shoulder blades as much as you can. If you can cross your hands, hold your hands, whatever you need to do, get them as far behind you as you can. To open 5, 6, keep the shoulders down, don't let them come up, no double chins. 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll come back up, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 5, peekaboo 6, just like you did when we started. 5, 6, and give space. Hollow out the belly. 6, 7, and 8. Top of the head is going to go over. 1, 2. Curl your feet. 3, 4. You're going to roll the marble out the side of the nose. 5, 6. Come up 7 and 8. Oh, I'm sorry. This will be 5, 6. And this is going to open 7 and 8. You're going to do that one little wonderful little bear roll. Okay, 7 and 8. You just have one to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. From right here, this is that roll the marble out with the nose, even though you're going up standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step back 6 and settle 7 and 8. And we're ready to go to the left or to the right, depending on if you're doing it mirroring me or you're doing it on the same side as I am. All right, so let's go ahead, let's talk through that, but let's talk it through on the other side, all right, just so we can get sequence on it. Hopefully most of you know the beginning. So you had head roll, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You add the shoulders on 8 to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. Let's say you always look up on the 6, come up 7 and 8. You have shoulder 1 and 2, step out, wipe the cheek, 3 and 4. You have 5. This is 6, top of the head 7. This is 8. This is 1, 2, 3. Adjust where you need to. 4 to roll head tail. 5. Always looking peekabooing on 6. Hollow this out without pulling up the shoulders. 6, 7, and 8. Head tail 1, 2, 3, 4. Adjust where you need to. 5, 6 to find the plank. 7 and 8. Plie 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll the marble out. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come in 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dorsum for here. So 1, around 2, and 3, 4, around 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 5, 6. I'll be honest, I think I counted it wrong. This should be 5, 6, push, come up 7 and 8, down 1, 2, and up 3, 4, back where you came from, and 5, 6, and this should be 7, 8. Arms come up 1, 2, high chest 3, 4. Bring the arms behind you, open up 5 and 6. Enjoy that moment. 7 and 8. Come up 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 5. Peekaboo 6. Come up 7 and 8. Top of the head goes the other direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll the marble out with the side of the nose. 5, 6, 7, 7, and open 8. One bear roll. 1, 2. Come up 3. Gotta stand. 1, 2, 3. Roll the marble out with the nose. 4. Step back 5, 6, and settle yourself 7 and 8. So hopefully that made sense. If you need to go through it again, rewind the video, go through it again, get the sequence, and then let's just do it. All right. So here we go. Music. head roll, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the shoulders, and 1, 2, 3, high chest, stand down, peekaboo, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Sorry, 6. I need to count that slower. And take your time. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, counts changed. And 1, 2, 4. Walk it out. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doors Humphrey right here. And 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Down. 3, 4. Up. 5, 6. Down. 7, 8. 1. Back. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. High chest. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Here. And down. Up. And up. And top of the head. Lean. Roll it out. And open. And open. Step back. And down. Nice, not too bad. Nice. Now you guys know when I make this up in my house and whatever and I don't have a whole lot of room, counts change and blah, blah, blah. So let's kind of just ride through it and do what kind of, I know, what feels comfortable for me really, yeah, since you're watching me and hearing me count. So where it was a little funky and where I wasn't able to keep counts from what I showed you was after, if I'm doing the left side or the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It was here 1, 2. I think this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still be up on 6 to come in 7, 8 to go back down. All right, so I think that's kind of what happened. Let's try it on the left, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go back. We'll do it on the left, see how those counts felt, and then I'm just going to put on the music and we're going to do it to the right. I'm not even going to talk. We're going to do it to the right. We're going to do it to the left, and I'm actually going to turn around and do it to the back so we can just kind of do it. Anyways, the thing is you're at home, can't see you, can't correct you. Just feel it and do it. All right, but let's do it to the left with me facing you. Just shake everything out. Just be excited we're actually dancing. I really am. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the shoulders, and 1, 2, 3, high chest, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, in 3, that feels better, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, dig 1, 2, 3, 4, open 5, 6, 7, head, tail, 1, 2, 3, 4, dig 5, move 6, up, 7, 8, and head, tail, keep the hips up, 4, adjust to plank, 5, 6, 7, 8, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, roll the marble out, 6, 7, 8, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go here. 6, 7. Arms up and 1. High chest. Stretch behind you. I know where they're longer than normal. Let's come up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look 6, 7, 8. Top of the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's open. 7. Bear roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stretch. Wiggle everything out. Shake it out. Wiggle those fingers. Circle the wrists both directions. Shoulders. Shake out the legs. Good. Nice. Let's turn around. We're going to do it to the right. I'm just going to run over, replay it. We're going to do it to the left. I'm going to face back. All right, ready? Okay, there's a rock. Ready? And 1, 2. So open the arms. Head, tail here. Head, tail. wrong way. I am so sorry, you guys. I started orienting myself back to you guys in the front. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you were able to just kind of keep going. Oops, sorry. All right, but let's go ahead and let's move on. All right, everyone, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the floor. So, we're gonna start down here. In the last two classes, I really didn't get to work abs a lot, and I didn't work any of the Graham stuff that we've kind of done. So I want to just touch on that today. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start from here. Because heels don't have to be in towards the inseam, right? So just go ahead and make it a decent sized diamond with your legs, all right? Find it nice and comfortable so you can actually find those sits bones and you can center and be right on top of them. Hip bones are still lifted up, right? So ribs are just soften in. Hip bones are lifted up so that you feel like you're extending the hip flexors right here. Even though I know they're creased because your legs are bent, I still want you to lift up so that you feel like those hip flexors are long and lengthened. All right, we're going to start down here. Fingertips are going to be out, okay? Little bug. All right, so we're going to start right here. So we're going to take the up and over and lift. You'll hear this in the music. And up and over and lift. Thing is I do talk about this when I'm in class, but what I want you to really concentrate on is this right here. If you flexed your feet and if you were standing, you would be in a demi-plie, right? So the thing is think of that demi-plie. You're still connected underneath here. So the backs of the thighs are trying to come together so that you're holding a nice turnout. And while we're thinking of doing that, if you can think of connecting the backs of the thighs, even though I know they're apart, as you think of rotating underneath, connecting the low glutes, backs of the thighs, as that happens, inner heels are going to come up. So we're going to do this time. We're going to be right here. The feet are flagged, so I'm just going to turn to the side. So as soon as you sit down, right, you engage the backs of the thighs, lift those hip bones up, abs are in, inner heels lift up. So the foot is actually like flagged, all right, like you would in ballet or in modern, because we don't do a lot sickled, right? We want to use the rotators. We want to use all of those muscles. So I want you to think of keeping those inner heels lifted, all right? If you are on a hard surface and it's like grinding into your feet and the ball or the side of the foot, obviously go ahead and drop the heels. This is just a really nice way of making sure that you're initiating and using those external rotators the whole time, right? Because a lot of times when the heels go down, essentially if you look at what your foot looks like here, when you pick it up, you're basically in a sickle, all right? So it's kind of creating the wrong muscle memory when we're just here. And if all we're looking for is a stretch, then okay, and maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe it is, I don't know. But depends on what you think. But I want you to think of initiating, bring those inner heels up. Now as you bring those inner heels up, don't tighten the hip flexors. Still think of lifting them up and keeping them nice and long. All right, fingertips are out. So now, keeping those inner heels up, don't let them start to go down as you start dancing, all right? So we're gonna go up and over. I'm rotating this thigh because that's that plie, all right? So in that plie, I need to make sure my hips maintain and stay forward. So hip bones are right in line basically with my ankle bones. So you have up and over, up 1, 2, and up 3, 4, and over 5, 6, and 7 and 8. We've done this a lot of times before to go up and around. Keep this hollowed out. It doesn't flatten and hyperextend. It stays nice and round. So think there's something nice and round right here. There's a ball right sitting over here, and you're rounding around the ball. Shoulders are down and out to come up. All right. So 1, 2, up 3, 4. You'll hear it in the music, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. To go over, around, hollow out all the way through the sternum, and around and up to go here. From right here, you're going to lift boom. This is that contraction. It's that grand contraction. So think of the hip bones lifting. It's not going to sink back, all right? So we're going to up and over. It's like that throw up, right? So up 1, 2, over curve, 3, 4. Guys, I asked you the question. If you're in my modern class, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, this is just talking about, I'm using these classes or these videos for my classes. So the thing is I asked them, do you use your shoulders in an overcurve? And some of you said yes, and some of you said no. You guys, I'm learning a lot in how I phrase things talking through video, and I'm kind of seeing how you guys think. So I gave you all credit for it because yes, the shoulders are part of that overcurve. In my mind, what I meant is, do the shoulders come up? Do the shoulders get involved? And no, they don't. All right, so to be more specific, yes, the shoulders are a part of the arms, through the sternum, through the back. Yes, they are part of that overcurve, but I don't want you to think of sliding the scapulas up and letting the shoulders fall forward. It is not the shoulders lifting that makes this look round. It's actually lifting the hips and pulling the belly button back, sternum back, that gives you that hollowed out, that ice cream scoop look in that upper torso. Okay, and I guess from the hips up. All right, so you had 1, 2, 3, 4, up and over 5, 6, and 7, 8. To go 1, over curve 2, 3, 4, find true side lateral bend, up 5, 6, and 7, and 8. To go up and over 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm sorry, this is going to be 1 and 2, and up and over 3, 4. To go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on this pulse, it is this hollows up and over. You are trying to get your forehead in between your legs. Heels stay up the whole time. Because you are going to feel this working like crazy, but this is what you should feel all the time when you're keeping the flag of that foot and you're using your external rotators. Try not to clench here though, all right? Now, if you start to feel them clench, go ahead and drop the heels and then bring it back up and try to connect from underneath, all right? Yes, we haven't been dancing much. You're probably going to feel it. I'm feeling it more right now than I typically do. All right, but this pulse over is an old Graham. This is strengthening that contraction that she liked to use. All right, so up and over, hollow it out to go 1, 2, shoulders stay down, 3 and 4. Keep that opposite hip back in the direction you're going to go 5, 6, 7, and 8. To go back to the center, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands are going to go to your ankles. You're still in this hollow. I'm going to turn just so you can see it from here. You're still in this hollow. I've been eating a lot and you can see my fat, but pretend it's like scooped out. Okay, 3 and 4. I'm going to start with my hips, waist, chest, still keeping my heels up, and I'm going to come up. All right? So that's important to find that hollow and work from the hips, waist, chest, extending it out. Yes? And keeping that through that pulse going over. All right? Let's try right and left with the music, and then I'll go on with it. And after we do right and left, we'll stop, we'll wiggle out, we'll stretch the quad in case you're getting really tight in the hip flexors and into the quads, and then I'll go ahead and add on to the combo. All right? So let's go ahead and try this. Sorry. Circle. Keep the shoulders down. legs out. Sorry, I barely got here in time when the music started. So let's go ahead, I don't care which leg you want to take back, but let's take that leg back. Get the heel as close to the seat as you can. Go ahead and leg back. Some of you don't have a problem with that. You already know I'm super tight, so I have trouble. Go ahead and twist if you need to, lifting that hip bone. Good. Go ahead and sit up. Is take that leg up. Go ahead and cross it over because we want to stretch the outside too. Again, I've been sitting a lot on the computer, and I know you guys have been too, doing all your homework or just doing your work. Go forward. This, you guys, we should all be doing both of these stretches probably 4 times a day. Yeah, so maybe, you know, I don't know, we can text each other and keep each other accountable on that. All right, whatever leg you didn't take back, let's go ahead and take that one back. So again, remember, get the heel as close to the seat. Go back, as long as you're fine. Lift that hip up. Good. We'll go ahead and come up, take that leg, bring it across, go forward. I always say grunting is allowed, and I'm doing a lot of grunting today. Okay. Good. Take it out and shake out. All right, so we're gonna go on with this. So we already know we started from here. We had, and you guys, I'll play the music. I will just be getting into position. All right. So you guys can go ahead and start before I begin. So you have over 2, up and over and up. This came around and here to go over 2, up 2, and down. To pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, over 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Hands go right on the ankles. 4, hips, waist, chest. 5, 6, 7. The arms are going to grow up here 8. And yes, the heels are lifted. I'm just going to give my legs and my hip flexors a break. So pretend they're lifted. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're going to go ahead. You're going to drop the scapula, all right? I'm going to drop, if you're mirroring me, you're going to be dropping your right scapula. I'm dropping my left. You're going to have 1. Drop the other 2, and 3, and 4. It's not shaking the shoulders side to side. Remember, it's just the scapula literally dropping down the back. And because it's dropping down the back, the result is that you find that slight spiral. And that other shoulder is going to slightly reach. It's staying down, right? It's not going this way. It doesn't go up. But you think of reaching long, right? If you're shooting lasers out your fingers, way up, right? Just, it goes on forever. So think 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. From right here, I'm gonna drop that left scapula. If you're mirroring, you'll be dropping your right, right? So I'm gonna turn to my right, you would be turning to your left. I'm gonna drop this, the scapula that's up, boom, and I'm gonna lift this up. I'm gonna get all the way up on top of what would be your left hip and my right hip. To go up, and 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 up. Then you're gonna drop down, lift up, lift those hip bones up, because if you have a tendency to hyperextend, you're gonna fall forward, so don't. Remember, ribs stay in, lift up through the occipital bones, up through the back of the head, and up, and drop, and this is hollowing out, this is that contraction, right? Down, to go up, to go down to the middle, up, open. We're just gonna take the legs out, we're gonna walk them down, we're gonna relax here, we're gonna lift up. I'm gonna talk to you during this. You're gonna open up the thighs. You choose which leg you wanna put on top, I don't care. Just make sure that you alternate it. We're gonna bring the arms here, because we're probably gonna run out of music. We're gonna lift those hip bones up. We're gonna go back 2, 3, 4. From right here, shoulders are down. You're gonna start with the hips. So make sure, pick up, right? Toes reach out towards the front of you. Up, 6, 7, and 8. And then you're gonna hollow back. 2, 3, 4. We're gonna turn 5, 6. We're gonna come back 7 and 8. Hips start again. Hips, waist, chest up and over. Feet are gonna come in. We're gonna flat back, round over, relax, shake it out, shake out the legs, and then we're gonna do the other side. All right, so that whole little goodgie, right? Over and up and over and up and round. And here, over curve for 2, up for 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Curl, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, hands go on the ankles. 4, you release hips, waist, chest, and you come up. Good? All right, so you come up, arms come here. Keep everything lifted, don't hyperextend. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4. Hollow. Hips go first. Hips, waist, chest. Hips, waist, chest. Hips, waist, chest. Hips, waist, chest. Yeah, and hips, waist, chest. We're gonna come up and we're gonna go forward. And we're just gonna wiggle that out. We're gonna stretch it a little bit. We're gonna talk about it. And we're gonna come up. We're gonna place one leg on top of the other. We're gonna hollow back, 2, 3, 4, dropping the shoulders down. I tend to find I want to lift my shoulders. Keep them dropping down. So from right here, boom, scapulas drop. Hollow this out, 2, 3, and 4. Hips, waist, chest. Arms can go here to lift you up. We'll bring this back down. And here, here, here. Keep the shoulder blades down. Keep this hip going that direction as you find that spiral. Come back. Hips, waist, chest. Bring it up. Go forward. Wiggle it out. We'll shake out the hips. Shake out the hip flexors. Ugh. And then we'll go to the other side. All right? I hope it is okay with you. I'm going to stay facing you because I think seeing the front of me, I don't think messes you up on this one. All right? I know sometimes it's easier if I turn around, but this one I'm going to stay facing you because this I want you to see from the front. All right? Let's just do this. All right, here we go. Carpenter bee, and over. Up and over for 2. Up and over 1, 2, up 3, 4. Pulse here. Hip bones first. 3 and 4. Good. Keep those little toes going out. Find a spiral. Keep opening up the top of the opposite hip. Come back. Now hips, waist, chest. Hips, waist, chest. Come over. Oh. Good. Nice. I'm so not stretching that as I'm going forward, I'm pulling my toes up to reach my forehead instead of my forehead to my toes. Don't do that. Okay, over. Good. take the feet nice and wide, you guys. Relax it here, drop, wiggle it out. Then we're gonna go ahead, keep the bottoms of both feet on the floor. Let those knees fall in towards each other. You can roll in on your feet, that's fine. I really kind of hate this. Oh, good. So just stretching, going the other direction of where we've been doing since we've been sitting in butterfly. Let's go the opposite. Good. Rock back, open it up, shake it out, circle your ankles out, and then go ahead and circle the other direction. I'm going to change the music and let's do the other side. Engage, and over, and up. Up and over. Over curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pulse. Hands on the ankles. And hips. Waist, chest, and up. Drop the scapulas. And 5, 6, 7, and drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Drop, swing. And forward. And over. Other legs on top, whichever one you did use. Inner heels are up. Hollow back. Lift hips. 2, 3, 4. Drop the shoulders. Keep them nice and wide. And lift hips. Waist, chest, and open. Good. And hollow back. Lift the hips. Keep the head same height. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Open the opposite hip. Don't let those feet change. Come back to center and hips, waist, chest, and open. Good. Go ahead and take your nose to the inside of whatever leg you choose. Just keep that opposite hip down. And swing it over to the other side. Come back to center. Roll it up. Good. Shake those legs out. Open it up. Relax it. Good. Shake it out. Let's go ahead and stand up. And let's move on. Hello, everyone. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to tendu and take it into a little bit of a swing. So starting from right here, we're going to have 1, 2, open 3, and 4, 5, 6, tendu 7, 8, and 1, 2, lift the toes 4 and 5, 6, tendu 7 and 8 to go 1, 2, 3, just close 4 to go 5, 6, 7, 8 to go 1, 2, scoop up, so dig that divot, scoop up 3, down 4 and 5, 6, turn up 7, little chasse, adjust your foot 8. All right, so again, that was tendu devant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, lift 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go 1, 2, 3, close at 4, tendu 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, scoop up 3, 4 and 5, 6, turn out 7 and 8. Then you have swing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so So we turned out 7, we chassé 8 right here. Swing for 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I don't know what kind of floor you're on, but really from here, try to brush as much as you can. All right, I'm not actually getting the best push off of my toes because I'm on a mat and my feet are sticking, but do your best. Just still, no matter what, I want you to still feel the bottom of that foot brushing the floor. Just know that in a normal studio, you would actually be truly sliding, and then from right here pushing with the toes to take those legs up into the attitude swing. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, bring it in. 2, keep this turning out. 3, take it turned out, in, shift, drop, and 8. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tendu 8. 1, 2, lift 4, 5, 6, tendu 8. 1, flex 2, 3, close it 4, tendu 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, scoop 3, 4, and 5, 6, turn up 7, chassé 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, drop swing 7, and you're up on 8. From right here, 7, you're going to turn out on 8. Right leg swings to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rond jump 4, 5, 6. You're here 7 and 8. Sorry. So out 1, 2, cross 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Rond jump 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triplet starting with the left foot. 1, 2, right leg back. 3, 4, left. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so triplet just back and forward. 7 and 8. You're going to step to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roll up 7, 8, other side. So let's mark this other side, and then let's just try it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tendu, close 8. 1, 2, lift 3, 4, 5, 6, tendu, close 8. 1, 2.3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the back. 1, 2, scoop under 3, 4, and 5, 6, turn up 7, chassé forward 8, slow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, drop, swing, jump 7, and 8, leg goes out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 7, and 8. All right, if you need to, go ahead, rewind the video, look at it, see what it was again, and this time I'm going to turn around and I will do it facing the same direction as you are, so my back will be to you. All right, let's do it. demonstrated on the left, I forgot to do the wiggle. So, and I didn't realize it until I got here and was like, oh shoot. So we're gonna go ahead and you guys, there's enough music where we can go ahead, let's do right, left, okay? One right into the other. So from here, as soon as you did, we got here, to go here, 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 wiggle. That does the rond de jambe to get you here to go triplet and up. Yeah? Kind of makes sense? All right, sorry, I did forget to do that. So let's go ahead, let's do right directly into the left. I'm so sorry, you guys. No, I didn't mess that up. Ha, ha. Sorry, I turned you around to the back and got it all confused. All right, let's do that again. Okay. Door's open, cat didn't get out, it's all okay. Let's do the other side, and I will do my best not to mess up this time. Okay, but you guys keep going. All right. Left side. There at the end. Okay everyone, last thing, I promise on the next video that you'll have on Thursday, that one will carry on with the combination. We'll carry on with that floor work that we were doing, the little floor combination. I just have different things I want to work on. So, and I want to be working this contraction and use that in the combo. So I wanted to work on that today. All right, but we're going to go ahead. Last thing, go ahead. You can either use your right leg or left leg in front. It doesn't matter. We're just going to find brushes. So we're going to, yeah, let's brush from thin. So we have Grand Pas Mal 1, drop 2, up 3, in 4, and 5, and 6. Keep remembering, oh, that was awful. Counterbalance is balance. So remember, press or reach down into the ground, but lift up through the occipital bones. Reach out evenly with both arms. What I just did then was not. I was completely pulling more with one arm than the other. And also, that toe is reaching out this way. This hip is open and reaching out that way and out to come in. Then to the back to go 1. Go with it 2 and 3 and 4. To the second, you're going to have second, drop, up, bring it back. So it's going to go back in front. Same thing, but now you're going to take your body away from it as you lunge forward. So up, take it away, and lift, and down, and out. Take it away, and up, and down. Still remember to keep intention, and down, and up. That one's the weird one. You're going to have out, and down, and up. Bring it back to close behind you. To go other foot, go over it, and lift, and down, and out. Keep opening that thigh out, and up, and down, and out. Go to it, and up, and down. To go out, center, lift, and down. To go 1, away, and up, and down, and out, and over, and up, and down, and out, and through, up, and down. To go out, and down, and up. Bring it back. All right? Let's just try that. Opening up those hips. I know if you don't have a ton of room, that is totally fine, you guys. Just take it through, you can take it to 45. You can take it to 25 if you have, even more limited space. All right? So just take your leg as high as you can. All right. Ready? 5, 6, ready, and brush. Push. And out. Repeat. Up, go away from it. Can't talk and do it at the same time. Other side. My mat's folding on me. Nice. Shake it out. All right, you guys, so that's it for today. That's it for your Modern Class 3. All right. I'll meet you back here for Modern Class 4.